This man joined us last October. It's hard to believe that it's already been 8-9 months since Howard Margolies, the CEO of Signd, has been with us. But we wanted to bring him back because we had such a good conversation the first time. We said, let's keep in touch and see how things have grown. So Howard joins us here on Sports Talk as we continue. Welcome back to the program. Good to see you. How you doing?
Great to see you, Steve. Thank you so much. It's been I can't believe it's only been 7 or 8 months either. It seems like a year plus, and the progress we've made has been so exciting. And thanks for reaching out again. It's great to be back with you.
I was so happy we brought you on the first time because I thought this was such an innovative way for people in the memorabilia business of being able to connect with current and former athletes, because the whole concept behind Signd is to not only get the signature, the autographed item, but then to get a personalized video as your letter of authenticity. And Howard, I mean, you were the first to bring that on board. And at the time, I think Signd had just launched not that long before, and you'd had a little more than 100 former athletes on board. How have things grown and changed since we last spoke to you?
Steve, we soft launched right about the week we spoke, actually. I think we spoke right at the middle of about November 19th. And I think we launched the end of November with just about 110 or 120 icons. Today, we enrolled our 719th icon. And I will tell you that we are in 20 verticals. So we were really heavy in football and basketball. I'm so proud of the way we started. But we're in baseball and hockey and the National Cheerleading Association and Athletes Unlimited, which is an all women's league, and so many actors and actresses and musicians. And we've just expanded into so many verticals and diversified so much. It's been really a blessing.
I wonder, was it just word of mouth more than anything else, or a lot of the icons were talking to their colleagues and friends? How have you seen things explode so much in less than a year?
You know, it's funny, Steve, because it was me making every phone call first. And now we get an average of 1 to 3 to 4 calls a day or inquiries a day through our website. We've partnered with the NFL alumni, the Major League Baseball alumni, and NBRPA, which is basketball's alumni, and football alumni, the Cheerleaders Alumni Association. And they've been so supportive of us giving opportunities to retired icons who don't always get in front of their fans. And they've been so supportive, and that's really helped us springboard. And then we've worked through a lot of agents and agencies to get into the music world, the actors and actresses. And again, one person tells one person. And one of the things that really has changed in the last 3 months is we probably have 40 active icons, meaning currently playing Major League Baseball, hockey, football, or basketball. We have a couple of professional basketball coaches on our site, active coaches, plenty of announcers. So the diversification has just been amazing. And it has been word of mouth, not when they join, Steve. When they wind up delivering an experience to a fan, I hear this. I was talking to Cheryl Swoops the other day, and she told me she had so much fun recording this video and signing this ball. Said, I have to get involved. How do I get involved? And it's been a lot of that, which has been so fun.
And not only that, for those that have taken advantage of what you offer, the services with all the icons, whether it's sports, entertainment, or other fields, that's also what it's about, right? Not only when you receive the package in the mail, but then you get to see them face to face on the video, and ultimately that personalization, which in today's world of everything, you want everything simultaneous, especially audio and video, how that's become such a big part of the business as well.
Yeah, it's been amazing. So I've been blessed to have so many connections. But, you know, being 55 years old, I grew up watching the Munsters. And I was fortunate enough to actually have Butch Patrick send one to me. And the video, I won't play the video on your show, but the audio and the video is, he's just thanking me for being a fan. And it just brought me back to my childhood. And being the founder of the company, I was really moved by getting this from him. And it's not just the video of authenticity, it's the connectivity, because they're talking about you. He talked about my kids, talked about my wife, because that's the message they sent to him. And it's not just a quick autograph, a handshake, and a photograph, because you get that when you go to a signing. But this is, they took the time out of their day to think about you and only you at that very moment.
Is that what happens with just about every icon that you get a chance to work with through this company, that personalization for people that just makes such a difference when they get a chance to connect with them?
We don't do it any other way. Every single order is on demand. We don't have any stocked items with an autograph or a video. Every single one of them is made directly for the person ordering it. And we've been blessed. I saw an 81-year-old gentleman with the last name Hanratty, and his family ordered a ball from Terry Hanratty, who played for Notre Dame and then played for the Steelers, won a couple of Super Bowls. And he used to call him his long lost brother through the TV. And Terry Hanratty called him his long lost brother. And this 81 or 82-year-old man, for his birthday, he was speechless. He just looked at his kids. He couldn't even talk. His eyes welled up. And when you see that emotion coming from a grown man or a woman, it doesn't matter, and just bringing them back to a moment in their life that's so special, that's really what we set out to do. And it's working. Howard
Margolies is CEO of Signd. You can check them out online. It's SIGND.com. So it's very important to mention SIGND.com with Signd. Howard, take me back. Prior to when you launched near the end of last year, how long had this concept been in your mind and percolating, and what made you decide to try and take the memorabilia industry to really a different level?
Yeah, so it was about October 20, and I was just talking to a couple of my icon friends about opportunities, and some of them more popular than others, and some don't get the opportunity. And then all of a sudden, I watched the success of, of Cameo. And Cameo, all of a sudden, I mean, they've been in business since 16, but through the pandemic and early parts of the pandemic, they just shot off, and the video delivery service industry took off. And I said, I really like that, but I'm somebody who likes to touch something and hold something and have it. And then NFTs started kicking off, and everyone was talking about NFTs. But again, just a video, a picture of a frog that you could never touch, see, or hold, to me, and then memorabilia, of course, that may or may not be fraudulent or may not be authentic. The three of those things combine, and you really get signed, because you're getting a personal video message, authenticated video signing, and you're getting memorabilia with it that lasts forever. And I just thought that in amongst itself was priceless, to be able to have something to hold that lasts forever. And it's, again, we've delivered so many of these of experiences. The unboxing too is amazing. I'm not sure, Steve, if you saw on our boxes, but the way they open up from the top, people have said it's like a Tiffany box. And then this ball pops out, and it's really, we spent a lot of time making it right, not only for the fan, but for the icon. We take a lot of pride in how easy we made it for the icon. And that's why they all like it. Active players don't have the time to spend a lot of time doing this. They do it from their home when they're ready to do it.
Wow. Now, do the icons sign the items, send it over to you, and then you send it off to the individual, or do they send it directly to the individual?
Yeah, I don't ever want to see an item signed unless I'm watching the unboxing video and the celebration. I have a warehouse of empty items with QR codes that we print on them. We send that item to the icon along with a Sharpie to sign the item. They sign and do the video, and that item goes directly from the icon to the consumer. I never see the signed item again.
I love it. And when you look at so far, the most popular icons you've had since launch, Howard, who have been some of those individuals that have signed a ton for you because they're in such demand right now?
It really, it's funny because it goes in spurts. So Ryan Deacon, college wrestler, national champion, he won the national championship, and orders were just flooding. And we were so happy and proud of Ryan. It was really amazing to watch him. And he's going to go to the Olympics. Fingers crossed we watch him win a gold in the Olympics. We had, when the Rangers started kicking up, Stefan Matteau and some of the other Rangers, of course, when that activity happens, it kicked up activity. We've had a couple of our musicians, our artists, like Waka Flocka has been busy. He's a popular musician. And then we've had some surprises with some of the younger college folks. And then it depends on what's going on in the Vinny Trocheck. He's a Carolina Hurricane. He made a post on Instagram saying that we're going to be donating money to the University of North Carolina's Children's Hospital. And Vinny got over 25 orders in less than a week.
Oh.
And to me, to be able to give back, that's the other pillar of what we do. We're on a mission to give back as much as we can and provide opportunities for those that don't have. So together with the icons, it's been great. So I wish I could say it's been one sport or one vertical or one very specific. Cheryl Swoops has been busy. You'd imagine Chris Mullen has been busy. It really depends, but we've had a nice steady flow of traffic through our site, and we really haven't marketed yet. I know you just mentioned our site. If your fans want to join and come on our site, they just have to type in the word Kappy, Kappy, and they'll receive a 20% discount.
Hey, thank you for throwing him a bone. I appreciate that. That's very nice. All right.
Absolutely.
As simple as that, folks. That's all you got to do. And by the way, Tim Hardaway is one of the icons that's teamed up here with Howard and Signd.
So think about this for a minute. Think about you getting a box in the mail. You open this box, 12 by 12. It pops, a basketball pops, and it says Steve, Tim Hardaway. And then you hold your phone and it's a message. Hey, thanks for being such a great sports fan and for supporting all of the sports here in Texas. And by the way, I'm signing this for you online on this video. So the end of the video and all of that, Steve, $115.
You priced it right, and that's the most important thing with a lot of your athletes, including Tim and everybody else. Final question for you, Howard. I was going to ask you, how do you see this thing growing between now and the next time we talk? You've already gone from just over 100 to over 700 people and 700 icons. How does this continue to grow in your mind over the next few years?
Well, I'm really proud to say that we partnered with, I'll just say the GOAT in NASCAR. I won't say anything further because it's not public yet, but we partnered to break into NASCAR, and we started at the top. And we know that tremendous fans there. We just broke into wrestling as well. And now we're just focused on increasing our verticals. And Steve, if I have just a second, I'll share with this audience that just literally is coming out now. We'll have it on our site in the next couple of days, but most of our kids played sports. If not, we have nieces or nephews or friends' kids played sports, and coaches always get a gift at the end of the year. What we're providing is an opportunity to buy, we'll call it a soccer ball, basketball, football, baseball. You buy that football, the team parent goes online, they buy it. It automatically sends an email to all the players. The little kids download a video to the coach. Hey, Coach Steve, thanks for teaching me how to kick a football or to run a route. And at the end of the year, that coach gets a football with 15 autographs on it and a video from every one of those kids on his team.
Love it. So youth sports could be a great way locally to connect as well. Love that idea. Very nice. Howard, great to catch up with you. Continued success with Signd, and we look forward to the next time we get to chat with you back here on the show.
Absolutely. Hopefully sooner than later, Steve. Thanks so much. And again, Kappy, get your audience 20% off.